Now back in this area, taking a live look outside from the Mission Ridge camera, let's check in with meteorologist Alison Pryor for our forecast and what we can expect here in this area. Allison.
Yeah, from hurricanes to the potential of severe weather, that's really what we're focused on here in the Tennessee Valley today and tomorrow. Really the next 48 hours, we will have the chance. It's low end, but yes, for some strong to severe storms to develop. Certainly, we're at least going to get some regular general thunderstorms and some heavy rainfall. And we're seeing that for our far northeastern Alabama communities. So most across the area, yes, you're dealing with those lingering clouds. There may be a couple of stray sprinkles here and there. We're seeing a few spots on the ridge lines of Grundy County and Bledsoe County. But notice all of this activity down to the southwest and northeast Alabama. Now, the good news is this line of storms was stronger just about 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago. Frequent lightning, some gusty winds. It's beginning to fade out a little bit, but still producing a lot of rainfall. So that means if you're heading south on I-59, maybe from the Trenton area going down to Fort Payne, eventually you're going to run into that heavy rainfall. And this is all generally pushing in a northward direction. So it's going to take it a while before it gets east into the Georgia and Alabama state line. But you will notice looking at future scans, that's taking the current radar, pushing it out an hour in time. By about an hour from now, approaching I-24 in Marion County. Also at that point in time, it's going to be on the northeast side of Fort Payne along I-59, approaching Stevenson, Ider, Bridgeport as well. We'll continue to track that through the next 45 minutes during the noon newscast. I want to pull back a little bit further to show you the big picture because there is still more to come. This low pressure system is what's affecting our weather today and tomorrow. We're certainly seeing that activity ahead of it with this band, another band over to the west of us in Mississippi. So activity for this afternoon, more activity for this evening and tonight, and then that cold front's going to fire up additional storms for us tomorrow. So let's break that all down. We're talking about the severe weather threat for today and tonight. It's a level 1 marginal risk, mainly for Chattanooga, Dalton, and westward. So kind of keep that in mind. The two main things to focus on are wind today, isolated chances for that, and the potential for hail, especially our western communities. Again, isolated, not expecting any tornadoes, and really not any flooding at this point. So far this week, any rainfall we've gotten is beneficial. That's probably what it's going to still be for the day today. Potentially just a little bit of rain runoff. Tomorrow, though, a little bit different. I think Thursday, it's going to be a more active weather day, and you do want to stay weather aware both days, but especially tomorrow. All of our areas under this level 1 marginal risk, the potential even for scattered wind damage reports coming in. And then, unfortunately, tornadoes isolated, but yes, possible. Hail for the entire area also isolated. And then flooding, we are going to have to start to watch out for that as those rainfall totals really add up for rounds of storms tomorrow, especially in those low-lying spots. So let's take a look at Futurecast, really timing all that out. Again, slow moving because so much of that system is tracking to the north. It's going to take it a little bit of time before it gets to that Georgia-Alabama line. I think it's probably going to progress a little bit sooner than what Futurecast is showing here for 3 p.m., probably closer to that 2 p.m. time frame. All of this wind coming up from the southeast, but at least this gives you a little bit of an idea of what to expect. 5 o'clock this evening, seeing that activity in northwest Georgia. Also around the Chattanooga area, continuing to have that surge from south to north across the area for this evening time. I know there's a Lookouts game, and our very own John Martin is throwing out that first pitch. Does look like there could be rain in the area, so we'll keep an eye on that, of course, too. As we continue to go through the evening time, those bursts of heavy downpours, also that lightning, and again, that low-end threat for some brief gusty wind and hail. And this is going to continue even after midnight, a little bit during those early morning hours of Thursday. Now, I think for your morning commute, for a lot of locations, not too bad, but yes, there are already going to be some scattered storms ongoing at about 9 a.m. tomorrow. As we go through Thursday, multiple rounds of storms. So it's going to be on and off throughout the day on Thursday. That's why I said that's the time period to stay a little bit more weather aware. Now, this last batch in the evening time will be right ahead of that cold front, really bursting across our area. Again, heavy downpours, lightning, brief gusty wind, and that isolated threat for a severe thunderstorm mixed in there. Continuing into early Friday morning, once we get to about 7, 8 a.m., pushing out of our area, improving conditions for the rest of the day on Friday with just a few spots here and there, but you're also going to get a little bit more sunshine to be mixed in. Total rainfall then, on average through the end of the day on Friday, we could see up to 2 inches. Of course, it's going to fluctuate a little bit depending on where some of those heavier storms roll through. High temperatures the next 3 days for a lot of spots, only in the 70s. By the weekend, though, looking warmer in the 80s and a lot more sunshine. Patrice?
Thank you, Allison.